Greetings, I am the wrestling fan. I may not be the best wrestling fan, but I am the finest. Now, over the past few months, I've done a lot of reviews on WWE and even WCW, but a lot of you have been wondering why I haven't been doing more reviews about TNA, Total Nonstop Action. And my answer is, because I already did one. My second review last year was me going over my thoughts on TNA and making fun of a lot of the shit that they did. But I guess this review just wasn't enough, because apparently TNA has done a lot of horrible, god-awful things that all of you say I need to rip apart with my dick. So I searched and I searched, and finally found a match that not only did people say was one of the worst TNA matches ever, but also one of the worst matches, if not the worst match, of the year 2009. Now, what match am I talking about? Sharmell versus Jenna Morasca from Victory Road. Wait. A women's wrestling match? There's still women's wrestling out there? Of course, there's still women's wrestling out there. WWE just doesn't give a shit about it anymore. I mean, seriously, in the last 3 years, I haven't seen a women's wrestling match in WWE that lasted longer than 3 freaking minutes. They only seem to care about how big the women's are. But to TNA's credit, they take women's wrestling very, very seriously. They have a lot of talent that make up a wonderful women's division. They have a women's championship and even a women's tag team championship. But from what I read, Sharmell and Jenna put on a match that doesn't represent this division very well. So as always, let's start with a little back history. Jenna Morasca debuted on TNA Impact in March 2009 and was later revealed to be the financial backer of the Main Event Mafia. Later on, she started bickering with Main Event Mafia valet Sharmell, which resulted in a catfight backstage. So, they decided to have a match at Victory Road to settle everything. I mean, with a story this good going into the match, how could it possibly be bad? Yeah. Alright, let's finally start watching this estrogen-filled pile of turd.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next contest at Victory Road is a special challenge match scheduled for one fall.
Who the hell is this? And why should I care? And Sharmell is out next. You know, I forgot that Sharmell was married to Booker T, and I've always wanted to ask Booker T a question. Booker, I know this is personal, but I just have to ask. I'm a very curious person. How many times have you and Sharmell, you know, made whoopee? So since Sharmell has someone in her corner, Jenna probably will as well. Let's see who it is. Ah! What the fuck is that? No! Get that thing off the frickin' screen and tell me what it is.
Knockout champion, Awesome Kong, making her way down to rings.
Okay. Minus that being the new nickname for my penis, what the hell is that? I mean, is it a man? A beast? Or God forbid, a woman? Okay, let's just move on. Jenna comes out next.
You talked earlier about Sharmell. I mean, she's been a part of the wrestling business. Her association with Booker T for years, and many people would say...
Ooh, bad shot. And the match finally begins.
Really, after this match, how the Main Event Mafia is going to look at both of these ladies.
One thing I will respect that Jenna Morasca did is going out and getting...
Not even 10 seconds into the match, and they've sent women's wrestling back at least 10 years. Bravo, ladies, bravo!
to do better than Awesome Kong. And Sharmell and Jenna going to square off, and Sharmell with the knee right in the midsection.
You know, on a serious note here, Mike, and I mean this, one thing that's missing out here when you look at Sharmell, one person that you know wants to be out here more than anybody in the world, and that's Booker T. And that shows you how important those tag team titles are to Booker T and Scott Steiner, because he has no choice but to be back in the back, concentrating on what...
Are they even trying?
Pretty cool.
Sharmell with the first pin attempt here on Jenna, not able to put her away, and goes down for a little bit of a conference at ringside with Sojo. Sojo and Bolt not only cheering her on, but maybe giving her some strategy as well. Jenna's in trouble at this point, and
I don't think she's dealt with anything like this at Survivor. I mean, this is just a beatdown right now. Let's see how tough she is. We know she is, because you can't make it through week after week like she did. But
camel clutch, submission hold applied, cranking back on the head, the neck of Jenna Morasca. And
situation where she caught Sharmell by surprise coming off those ropes. Both these gals just, you know, it was one of those things where it was just inevitable. And that's, you got to admire this. Put it in the ring. Let them work it out that way. They couldn't get along. They couldn't see eye to eye.
Paintbrushing Jenna, and then standing on her hair as she lifts her up. And
That's how I fight.
yeah, Jenna answers. Going to go with an offensive move and try and shoot her across into the ropes. The quick reversal, and you see the outside interference from Sojo Bolt.
Well, here comes Kong, going to go over there and
Run! Run away! She'll eat you!
take it out on Sojo. Look at her just flying out of that ring as though having to try to get control. And now you see the double team on Jenna.
Sojo.
Wait, she expects to get a pinfall from tripping her and kicking her a few times? Huh. I wonder if that's gonna work.
Sojo helps out. Sharmell rolls Jenna over and goes for the pin.
Go fucking figure!
Put her away, and you see the frustration from Sharmell here, unhappy with referee Hebner.
I'll tell you what, Kong looks a little agitated over there. She's somebody that won't forget something like that, but how about Jenna fighting back, getting the shot?
What the hell were you clapping at? You don't clap failure.
Always felt like she had the slight advantage just by being in this business for 10 years, but now you see Jenna just paintbrushing.
Really? That would knock down a 2-year-old. I do love the slaps, though.
Her own medicine.
Yeah, open hand slaps from Jenna.
Nice
And then
spear.
from the mount.
No, 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 no. No.
Sharmell. Oh, you don't mess with Sharmell's hair.
And Jenna looks like a bullfighter. Out the, oh! Sojo goes flying off the apron.
What the hell just happened? You know what? Who cares?
Kong relishing in this, enjoying it. Don't know how to describe that.
You really want some of your fake hair back that badly, Sharmell? You know what? I hope that man beast punches you in the
Oh, wow!
Cool.
Blow potentially here, and is Jenna going to go for the cover and the pin?
Well, I think she better take advantage of it while she's got it. Here it is.
You talking about the pin?
Someone.
Interesting cover. Ya whore. So Jenna wins this, whatever the hell that was. And she celebrates with the he-she, known as Awesome Kong.
Morasca gets the win over Sharmell.
What in the world is going on now?
Don't make it angry. You wouldn't like it when it's angry.
Jenna's getting in Kong's face?
Maybe she wouldn't.
What the heck?
You gotta be kidding. Jenna. Oh, come on, Jenna.
Jenna Morasca.
Ow! She crushed her girl balls. I'm stunned. That was just plain awful. I'm almost speechless. Especially since that match was barely over 5 minutes long, and it felt like it was 5 hours. That takes talent. Now, I don't want that fuckfest of a match to make you think that I have a bad taste in my mouth when it comes to women's wrestling, because there is a shitload of just fantastic women's wrestling out there, a lot of which I have in my wrestling DVD collection. And most of it comes from WWF, E, and of course, TNA. And look, I know Jenna Morasca didn't have a lot of wrestling experience, and neither does Sharmell, but come on, that was pathetic. I mean, I can't see a legend like the Fabulous Moolah, may she rest in peace, not wanting to bitch slap these two chicks for what they tried to pass off as a wrestling match. And even a legend like Mae Young, I mean, what the hell would she do if she saw this pathetic attempt for a match?
Come on, let's go back to the motel.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I don't understand women's wrestling at all.